Hey guys, Problem1701 here, and today we're going to talk about modern Doctor Who, and my question is, where is my Series 9 Steelbook? I expected to have heard something by now. The Series 8 Steelbook came out in April, and I figured they were starting to churn these out with pretty regularly now. I think we had 3 in 2020, with them working on the modern series. From Series 1 and Series 2 we got pretty quick. There was a gap. We got Series 3, which was originally delayed. And it took a while before we got 4, and then we got 4. And after 4, we started getting pretty regularly between the specials, and then 5 and 6, and then 7 and the special, the 50th anniversary specials. You know, they were turning them out pretty regularly. We got 8 early in the year. Again, it came out in April. And here we are when I'm recording this at the end of September, when you're seeing this early October. So which if they announce it in the next few days, I'm just going to feel silly. And I always assumed they would do a Series 9 one. Now, I wasn't 100% sure because they did release a Series 9 Steelbook. I think that was actually the very first Doctor Who Steelbook they released back when Series 9 first dropped, with art by Alice Zhang, which I really love. I love her artwork. She's one of my favorite Doctor Who artists. Her Doctor Who art is stunning. Her art is stunning. And then she also did a Series 10 Steelbook as well when Series 10 came out. I actually own the Series 10 Steelbook, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Now, I figured, though, that they would redo the Series 9 and 10 Steelbooks, and probably so on up this point, because of the range they were doing now from Series 1 to Series 8 kind of had a common theme, but for the most part, with the Doctor and the Companion on the front and the villains on the back, although that's tweaked slightly over the course of the run. But I figured they would do another one. One, because the Series 9 Steelbook was very limited. It sold out really quickly, and because it's so high on the secondary market now. The Series 9 Steelbook is ridiculously expensive. That's why I don't own it. It costs way too much money. I've seen it going for $500 or $600 US, and that's just insane money. I'm not going to pay that as much as I want that Steelbook. I love the art on that Steelbook. But so I figured they would do another one. I figured either they would re-release the Series 9 Steelbook with Alice's art and maybe put the modern logo on it, because it had the Capaldi era logo on it. Maybe put the modern Whittaker era logo on it, just to differentiate it from the original release, so the original release retains its value. I'd be fine with that because I love the artwork. But I figured more likely they would just have someone new do the art. And just do new artwork. Just do new artwork for it. Although, personally, I'd love for them to bring Alice back in and have her do the artwork for the new release, because I'm sure it would be stunning. Although I have to wonder if the Series 8 one didn't sell as well, because the Series 8 Steelbook's art I found to be very disappointing, very lackluster. It looks better in person than when you saw it. The blue does pop on it, but I felt like it was phoned in more so than most, and it's nothing against Sophie. I like a lot of her other Steelbooks, like her Series 4 and Series 5 Steelbooks are really good, but just they've progressively gotten less interested in her work. It just feels more photoshopped and less painting-like, which I enjoy on like the early Steelbooks. And I was kind of disappointed with the Series 8 one, and I don't know, maybe other people were too. Maybe sales for the Series 8 Steelbook weren't high enough for the BBC to do a Series 9 one. Or maybe the fact they don't think people will double dip and get another Series 9 one since they've already done a Series 9 one. Hello, BBC, a lot of people don't have that Series 9 one. You made it too limited. It's sold out. It's super expensive. And then I wanted them to continue and do another Series 10 one. Even though I already own this Series 10 one, I'd probably buy a second one just because I like Doctor Who and would love to have it. If the Steelbook looked good, like better than Series 8 good. I really wanted them to continue this throughout where we are now, because I really wanted a different Series 11 Steelbook, because the Series 11 Steelbook is awful. I mean, that promotional image was a nice image. I liked it when it was first shown. But as a Steelbook, it was a terrible idea for the Steelbook. It doesn't fit with the other Steelbooks on the shelf. We really need a brand new Series 11 Steelbook, more so than any of the Steelbooks. And then the Series 12 Steelbook was actually really nice. I actually really enjoyed it, but it was way too expensive, and being an Amazon exclusive, which is probably why it was too expensive. So I'd really like another Series 12 Steelbook as well. I am concerned that we haven't had anything, because they were turning out these Steelbooks pretty frequently the last couple of years, 2019, 2020. And then again early this year was Series 8, so I kind of expected that to continue, and I'm kind of surprised that there have been no news over the past, 5 months or so since Series 8 released, because I know it was in April. I forget when in April, but I remember it came out in April. So I have to wonder if they're going to do a Series 9 Steelbook, or they're just figure, well, we already did a Series 9 Steelbook. Whatever. Go to eBay. So I'm curious about that. I want to know what you think on it, and whether you've heard anything, any rumors, anything going on in the wind. I haven't heard anything about it. So I'd like to know what you think about the current state of the Series 9 Steelbook, or potential Series 9 Steelbook. Do you want it? Do you have the original? Do you wish you had the original? Are you hoping for a re-release of the original or new artwork? I would like to know what you have to think about a Series 9 Steelbook. I'm concerned that we might not get one. I really just wish the BBC would tell us something. I'm fine with waiting several more months for it. I just want to know it's coming. So comment down below and let me know what you think about this. I love hearing from you guys. Other things to do: click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications. We've crossed over 500 subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you who have clicked that subscribe button. I very much appreciate it. I'm looking forward to trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers now, because that opens up so many things you can do with the channel, including that nice community tab. I also have a Patreon if you would like to contribute to that. There is a link to that down in the description below, with different rewards and stuff like that depending on which tier you choose. The entry level tier is only $2 a month if you want to support me in what I do. Most importantly though, thank you for watching.